Welcome back to What Are You Triggered with Kurt Shaugnessy. Folks, welcome back to What Are You Triggered? I'm Kurt Shaugnessy. And before we sign off for the evening, I'd like to leave you with a few choice words for those people who so sorely need to hear them. Your friends and mine, millennials. The weakest and most useless generation since mankind allegedly crawled up from the sea, millennials are on a mission. A mission to safeguard, sanitize, and baby-proof every aspect of your way of life. And they will not stop until your children's children have de-evolved down to a subspecies of spineless, helpless social justice larvae. Well, here is a message for you millennials out there. Bad news, kids. The real world doesn't work the way you wish it would. When I was your age, I was not coddled, I was not handheld. I was not raised to believe that my feelings, oh my precious and special feelings, were more important than objective facts, and my only safe space was a magical world of elves that I was inadvertently teleported to by an enchanted library book. And you would not have lasted a day there. You see, back in a little time we like to call the 20th century, when a young me was accidentally teleported by an enchanted book to a little place they like to call Tirval-IL, the elf realm, I started out with nothing. Nothing but the shirt on my back, the magical amulet around my neck, and the Pegasus companion that gave it to me. And if I wanted a handout beyond that, I wasn't going to get one. You see, unlike the classrooms full of whimpering betas who are currently training to roll over and show their bellies in the face of impending cultural genocide, I knew that I wasn't going to receive a participation award for failing to save the elves' village from Doomheart, the gargoyle king. I knew he wasn't just going to turn off his evil machine that sucked up rainbows and turned them into gloom clouds because it offended me. Like everyone else in my generation, ask your mom and dad, I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. I solved a series of riddles in a maze. I found a magical sword in a waterfall, and I threw it at the Gargoyle King, striking him in his heart while he attacked me atop his crystal bee. And then I got one quick parade, and then I was out of there. Oh, but these days everyone's a special snowflake, aren't they? Everyone's opinion matters, and no one's ever wrong. Well, I have a question that I'd like to pose for you Me Too hashtagging witch hunters out there. When I at last returned to our world, which they called the realm of men, by the way, sorry PC police, how many people do you think believed me? Go ahead and guess. I'll wait. I'll sip my delicious coffee and wait as you formulate a big fat guess as to the number of people who dared to believe that a bright-eyed young boy had been whisked away by a magical book to a realm of elves and wonder where he'd learned how to believe in himself and became their prophesied boy champion and kissed an elf princess. Have you got it? Because if you guessed any higher than one person, Mr. Stanley, the kindly librarian who had warned me about the power of the book, you are wrong! It is time for you pink-haired, Snapchatting, twerk-phone millennials to wake up to cold, hard reality. Just as I had to do in the hospital when my mom and dad informed me that a heavy book had fallen off of a high shelf and bonked me on the noodle and I had been asleep for 2 days. Reality 101, kids. Life is hard. Gargoyles are strong. Books are heavy and thick. And magic amulets aren't actually magic. The real magic was inside of you all along. And if your Pegasus companions had ever had the balls to let you discover that on your own the way mine did, maybe this country wouldn't be in the shitter. And those are choice words.
My name is Kurt Shaugnessy, and you have a lot of growing up to do. Oh, and I'm sorry if this triggers you, but a talking snail taught me how to dance. Deal with it.